whispers, 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 whispers. ASMR. I'll be reading 29 behind-the-scenes secrets you never knew about SpongeBob SquarePants. So, put your phone down and close your eyes and relax and learn. SpongeBob was probably my favorite cartoon growing up, and it's funny because a lot of people my age, or some people my age at least, their parents didn't let them watch SpongeBob because it was too stupid, but my parents actually found it so funny as well. I feel like they only really let me watch shows that they also found funny. Like when I was older, I was watching like That's So Raven, and my mom really liked that show, and like Drake and Josh, my parents really liked. But SpongeBob came out like in the late 1990s, or maybe the mid 1990s, and I was a fan from day one, and I want to read some random facts about it, so let's get started. Let's get straight to the facts, straight to the facts, straight to the facts, straight to the facts. Number one. SpongeBob SquarePants was originally titled Sponge Boy, but Nickelodeon had to change the name because a mob company had already trademarked Sponge Boy. Sponge Boy, 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 Sponge Boy. I feel like SpongeBob makes it more relatable because he's just a guy named Bob, but a sponge. Number two. The show was created by Steven Hillenburg. A former marine biologist who went back to school to study animation. So he liked the sea as a marine biologist. Number three. Hillenburg said he never expected the show to take off. He never expected the show to take off. He even once admitted in an interview, "I really figured we might get a season and a cult following, but that might be it." Yeah, they did get a cult following, but I feel like it was just much more popular than I could have ever imagined. Fact number four. The original concept had SpongeBob as an actual sea sponge. But Hillenburg later changed him to an artificial rectangle sponge because he thought it would be funny. I mean, it is funny. To make things even stranger, Hillenburg kept SpongeBob's parents as actual sponges. I've never realized that, but yeah, they're like the round sponges. More launched the show to Nickelodeon, Hillenburg created miniature versions of the main characters and put them in an aquarium together. He brought the aquarium to the pitch meeting and wore a Hawaiian shirt during his presentation. I mean, it worked. Number 66666666666. You might remember that live-action pirate dude, Patchy the Pirate. He's portrayed by Tom Kenny, the very same dude who voices SpongeBob. Like the Christmas special episodes. And he had that parrot who was like a marionette. Or a puppet, I'm not sure. Number 7. Kenny also provided the voice for the French narrator guy. The one who says things like 2 hours later. And he voices Gary the snail as well. Meow, 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 meow. Number 8. Hillenburg wrote the part of SpongeBob specifically for Tom Kenny to voice, based on a voice he had heard the actor do on Rocko's Modern Life. I don't think anyone else even read for the part. Kenny once revealed, SpongeBob SquarePants was the easiest job I ever got. It's awesome. He really makes it. His voice for SpongeBob is so good. SpongeBob's laugh. He's just this positive, upbeat character. Number 9. Kenny says his worst fear is that someone will punch him in the vocal cords and he won't be able to voice SpongeBob anymore. Oh my god, stop, that's so sad. Number 10. Fact number 10. And Hillenburg has said that his biggest nightmare is finding SpongeBob merchandise washed up on a beach, since he's a former marine biologist. a lobster trap. And Mr. Krabs is based on a former boss Hillenburg had when he worked at a lobster restaurant in Maine. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Number 15. 15. In interviews, Tom Kenny has admitted that he's totally shocked by the amount of SpongeBob merchandise he's seen out in the world, including SpongeBob tampons and surgical masks. When was this article written? This article was written in 2018. I was like, surgical mask with SpongeBob, that seems more common now that surgical masks are a bit more common. But in 2018, they were probably just worn by people in hospitals. Number 16, fact number 16 is, in early episodes, Plankton was so tiny that you could only see him with a magnifying glass. Animators decided to enlarge him later on in the series to make it easier for him to interact with SpongeBob and the gang. I've never noticed that. Number 17. The actor who voices Plankton, Mr. Lawrence, that's the guy's name, I guess, Mr. Lawrence, says he got inspiration for the character's voice from a few different sources, including Tony the Tiger and the guy who sings "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I feel like voice acting for animated TV shows and movies is so cool. Like, I think I've seen interviews, like Vanity Fair interviews that Tom Kenny has done, and he talks about different voices he's done, and he's like, okay, so I think about this and make it deeper and like give it a stylized way like this. And I think that's so interesting. And also, it's like sometimes, like Disney will get like a famous actor to do a voice. Like when they got Awkwafina to do Raya and the Last Dragon. And it's just like the actor's voice, and you're like, okay, that's this actor. When they got The Rock for Moana, that's so much less fun. I feel like then, a voice actor, like making a specific voice for the character and giving it reason why he has that specific voice. But anyway. Back to the facts. Number 17. Oh, I just read 17. So now we're on 18. Patrick's character was initially conceived as a bully who was constantly angry about being pink. Pink. The show's creators quickly did away with this idea. Number 19. And fact number 19 is, SpongeBob's iconic laugh is based on the sounds of a dolphin whale. Yeah, I can see that. Fact number 20 is, every 11-minute episode of SpongeBob takes almost an entire year to complete, from start to finish. Wow. I mean, I guess it's like guess, or else, how else do they make whole seasons if each episode takes a whole year? Number 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. SpongeBob episodes are written and recorded in Los Angeles, but animated by a studio in Korea. I wonder how long they've been doing that. Sure, there's communication barriers, but those guys work really hard and have some talented cartoonists on board, Hillenburg once said in an interview. Number 22, 22, 22. Hillenburg was initially opposed to doing any SpongeBob movies, turning down Nickelodeon's repeated requests for over a year before finally giving in. Okay, the SpongeBob movie is iconic though, and I'm not sure which one I'm thinking about. If it was like the TV movie, because I know they did a movie in theaters, but the one where I'm a goofy goober, and they help the like Trident's daughter. That movie is good. I don't know. I feel like that movie makes me sad. I don't know why. Now that I think about it. And then there's the movie, and I'm not sure even if this might even be the same movie with David Hasselhoff. Who was really having a moment back then when that movie was being made. Number 23, 23, 23, 23. Justin Timberlake was tapped to perform a song for the first SpongeBob movie, but Hillenburg rejected the idea, allegedly calling the pop star a commercial weirdo. That's funny. Yeah, it's like he really wanted voice actors. He's not like, I don't want somebody just for the name. But then I guess they had David Hasselhoff, but I guess he's more relevant. Somehow. Number 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. Hillenburg says he hates when SpongeBob does promotional tie-ins with fast food brands. Whenever those promotions happen, Hillenburg has a rule that SpongeBob is might also recognize as Marshall's dad on How I Met Your Mother. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. And I watched How I Met Your Mother when it was first airing, though. Number 26. Carol Lawrence. Carolyn Lawrence, who voices Sandy Cheeks, was discovered by a Nickelodeon casting director on a random sidewalk in LA. The director thought she had an interesting voice and asked her to come in for an audition. I love that. Do people still get discovered out in public? I would like to know. Number 27. Unlike most animated shows, SpongeBob records each episode with the whole cast together in the room, instead of taping each actor separately. Yeah, I mean, I bet that helps with the dynamics and the chemistry between characters. And also, I mean, who knows if they always did that, because these characters, like, I mean, I feel like you can hear it from Tom Kenny, like, they love these characters. These actors love the SpongeBob characters. Two more facts. According to Tom Kenny, this is number 28. There's a lot of improvisation between the cast during recording sessions. We do try to add jokes. We do a scene a bunch of times with as many variations as possible. Yeah, and I feel like they really can only do that if, they're in the room together. And number 29. And finally, Kenny says he has a lot of love for his fellow castmates. We all like each other, and for good reason. We're all nice, functioning people by showbiz standards anyway. We're functionally insane. We're a ragtag group of misfits, but we're pretty good at life. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I love that. And those have been 29 behind the scenes secrets you never knew about SpongeBob SquarePants. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants, absorbent and yellow, and porous is he. SpongeBob SquarePants, a nautical something. SpongeBob SquarePants. Something about a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob SquarePants. I just thought of this idea for a fact video because I really love SpongeBob. I love it. Even though obviously but I haven't watched it in a while. And I think that they're still coming out with new seasons, which is crazy. I probably only watched like seasons 1 through 5. I mean, maybe even less. Those are like the iconic seasons. also love SpongeBob.